Hello to all my beautiful friends. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So today I'm going to sit down and unbox this month's Boxycharm box. This is the base box, which retails for $25 in case you didn't know. And yeah, take a little break from everything that is going on in the world today. The elections has got everybody on edge. There's a lot of emotions going on right now, so I'm just going to take a second and just sit down and play with some makeup. This is my own version of therapy, I guess. But yeah, if you want to hang out and play with some makeup with me, then make sure you keep on watching this video, of course, and I'd appreciate if you take a quick second and hit that subscribe button to become part of the Wolf Pack today. Now let's get into it. Okay, so before I get into the actual unboxing, I just want to put a quick reminder out there that I did post a video going over my thoughts of the Ipsy and Boxycharm merger. I put a video together kind of letting you know how did this happen, and I have to say the feedback from you guys has been amazing. I really appreciate it. I think I did some of my best work on that video as far as like editing and trying to gather my thoughts on it and try to explain to how this sort of thing could have happened. And I really appreciate everyone who has watched it. You just don't know how much it means to me. Now I know the acting part, when I have the little rivalry between Ipsy and Boxycharm, I know that part's a little bit cringy, but just take it with a grain of salt. That was my first time trying to do some kind of weird acting thing in a video. But anyways, let's get into the box. Like I said, this retails for $25, and this was sent to me in PR. I'm just doing this one video by itself because my other box is so far out. I haven't got tracking or anything for it, so I don't know when it's going to get here. Otherwise, if they were going to be close like they were last month, I was going to do both PR and paid box. That way you can see what both variations were. Alright, so let me just go really quickly with everything that's in the box, and then we'll get into the actual try-on. The first item that we have is from Peach and Lily, and I freaking love this brand. Do you remember the glass skin serum that they came out with? Like, that was good. But this is the Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. This is to deep cleanse and deep cleanse and soothe your skin. It includes chamomile and chamomile. Chamomile I know is really good for soothing irritated skin. So we have a cleanser, and is this giving anyone else Drunk Elephant vibes? Just the way the packaging is and the color? Raise your hand if it reminds you of Drunk Elephant. I'm not actually going to be using the skincare that we got in the box this time because my skin is still reacting a little bit crazy. Ever since I went in the hospital and stuff, my skin has just been freaking out and not doing really well. So I'm really limiting what I'm using in my skincare routine. I don't want to add anything new into it just in case there's anything else that may cause irritation or a flare-up. I'm trying to take it easy. So this video I'm going to have to set out on the skincare. The next thing that we have is from a brand called Yensa. And Yensa is one of those brands that I discovered through Ipsy, and I really like almost everything they put out. But this is the Pumpkin Turmeric 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask, and it has 8 Super Orange Essence. So this is a nourishing mask and a face polisher in one. And I'm assuming with pumpkin and turmeric, it should smell really good. Let me just give it a quick sniff because I'm really curious. And yes, it does. Oh my gosh, that's so good. It's like pumpkin spice in a mask. Perfect for this time of year. And the rest of this is makeup. I got the Natasha Denona Peak Palette, which is a Boxycharm exclusive item. And I've shown this on my channel before, but I haven't done any reviews. I've been meaning to, and I apologize. But I'm finally going to sit down and play with this today and let you guys know what I think of it. And I think the majority of Boxycharm subscribers got this because Boxycharm got like close to 1 million units of this. Like it's extremely hard to get that many units of a single product. And I'm very impressed that it's Natasha Denona. I really hope everyone who wanted this gets it, and if you don't, I'm truly sorry because I have high expectations for this palette. Next thing we have is from Milk Makeup, and this is the Kush Waterproof Mascara. Now, if you watch my video going over the choices, and last but not least, we have the Longwear Sticky Pigment Base from Alamar Cosmetics, and this is an eye primer. I'm super excited for this. I was jelly whenever some people got it in other boxes, and I didn't, but now I got it and I'm so happy. Alright, let's get into the try-on. Okay, so we've got you zoomed in, and basically I guess we're just going to be playing with eye makeup since I'm not going to really use the skincare products in today's video. So to play with, we have the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, the Makeup Kush mascara, and from Alamar Cosmetics, the eyeshadow primer. Really excited to try this eyeshadow primer, which is, by the way, the first thing we're going to use. And honestly, I'm excited to use this because I have been wanting to try this. I've seen them do, oh, it's tinted. I don't know why I thought it was going to be just white or clear. It's actually tinted. I've been wanting to try this ever since I saw them using it on their Instagram page. And I don't have any face makeup on because just in case there's any kind of fallout with the eyeshadow, I don't want to get a whole bunch of mess on my foundation and then have to start all over. That is extremely sticky, and I guess that's why it's perfect for eyeshadows. I don't know why. I wasn't expecting it to be that sticky. Alright, so I've seen everybody that has been using this, they kind of all end up doing the same kind of look. Everyone has been using this shade, the shimmer in here, all over their eyelid, and then just using the rest of them to just do kind of a basic look. I did swatch these, and all of the shades swatch really, really well. I probably take bad swatches because for some reason, like when I'm going across my hand, like the little ridges in your hand, they always look weird when they go over that section, but compared to some other palettes that I've had in the past, these swatch really, really well. So I think I'm just going to do a matte look and then maybe use the shimmer in the corner here. Maybe that'll look okay, but I'm just going to start with this shade here just to go ahead and set that primer a little bit closer to my brow so that's a little bit smoother up there. And next we're going to this shade here just to go ahead and start deepening up the crease. Ooh, there's a lot of pigment to that. And I just want to make sure I bring that down far enough on the outer part so that whenever I go to clean this up, I can get a nice, clean, sharp edge. And now I'm going to switch over to a fluffy pencil brush, and I'm going to dip into the deepest shade here, smack dab in the middle. And I'm just going to use that very, very lightly in the crease just to deepen it up a little bit more. And I'm looking straight ahead since I have hooded eyes. And I'm going to go back over with the last color that I used and kind of blend that out a little bit more. I'm so happy with the way that these are performing. We had a meeting with the Boxycharm team the other day, and all the people who were in the group, they were talking about how they got this in PR, and they were saying that this has become their everyday palette, that they've been really, really enjoying it. And I felt really, really bad because I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I have my days where I'm feeling really good and several days where I'm not feeling so well, so it kind of put me behind on using it. So now I'm going with my Fenty concealer and I'm going to use this to cut the crease. I think you could probably use this primer to cut the crease, but I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. And just because I've already got one layer on it, I don't know how well it would do layering it multiple times, so I'm just going to use the concealer. Okay, so this time to cut the crease about midway over, I'm going to go in with this deep rust shade. I really, really like the color of this. It's like a burnt sienna maybe instead of rust. I think burnt sienna is probably a better color for it. I'm going to concentrate the color on the outer part of the eye. I need something a little bit more precise. There we go. And I'm going to take more of this shade here on a smaller blending brush and tap it on the outer part here just to kind of blend it in to the crease. And then I'm going to go back into this lightest shade and we're going to put that on the front part of the eye. We're just going to use that to set the concealer. And because I overlapped where I had that red shade before, I'm going to go back over it with just a little bit more so that color isn't completely lost, because that light shade actually had a ton of pigment to it. And then I'm going to take on a Q-tip a little bit of makeup remover and we're going to clean up our edge. And I forgot to zoom in a little bit so you could see the eye look better. But here you can see where I cleaned it up, and I'm just going to go back over it with this brush a few times just to make sure that all the edges up here are blended seamlessly. But so far I like the way it's looking. It looks a little bit muddy in the crease here, so I might have to do something about that here in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. We'll be right back and we'll finish up the look. Okay, so eyeshadow is on, and I don't know if I like this or not like it at all. I think this eye turned out a little bit better than the first one I did. But I'm going to go ahead and use my Hank & Henry Slick With It Blickity Black eyeliner to line my lids. And now we're going to go in with the Kush Waterproof Mascara from Milk Makeup. And I love the packaging on this. I don't know, I really enjoy the way this is. And this is a very big tube of mascara. Just for comparison, well, it feels thick. It feels like a lot, like it's really a thick tube of mascara versus some of the others that we've gotten in the past. It feels heavy duty. Maybe that's the better word that I'm looking for. I like the wand on this. I think it's pretty. Ooh, that does a really good job of separating the lashes. Definitely have to use 2 coats with this because the first one's kind of thin but pretty at the same time. Okay, so now that the eye look is sort of done, we're going to move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to kind of speed up part of this, but I did want to say really quickly that I did use a primer from Yensa. Since I'm not going to be using this today, I do want to use a product by them, which I really enjoy this one. This is their Tone Up Primer Essential Glow, and it kind of gives you that dewy, luminous look, and I really enjoy that look. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my face. Everything that I will be using in today's video will be listed down below in case you're curious. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I've got the under eyes baking. We're going to go ahead and dip into the eyeshadow palette again. We're going to finish up the eye look. To go for the under eyes, I'm going to dip into this one first because I want to go with this deeper shade, but just to go a little bit easy in case it gets out of hand quickly, I'm going to start with this one. Oh yeah, I'm glad I started with this shade first, not the other. And I'm going to go back into the deepest shade here, and I'm going to put that just on the very outer part of the eye, just to connect the upper outer V with the lower. Now I messed up a little bit on the mascara over here on this side, but I'm just going to let it set and dry before I brush it away with the spoolie. But I'm going to dip into the shimmer shade in this palette, and we're going to put this on the inner corner. This look, I wasn't liking it at first, to be completely honest with you. I thought I had messed it up because it was so matte, and those shades are a little bit, it kind of started to look a little bit muddy there, but I think it pulled together really well, and I'm actually really liking the way it looks. And a little bit on the brow bone there. But most everyone who has been using this palette has been using this shade for their eyelid, and I just wanted to try something different. I don't know, just to be a little bit more experimental with my makeup, other than doing what everyone else is doing. So I hope you guys didn't mind it. But you could have done basically everything that I did here, even the cut crease, but instead of going in with the pale shade and the red just went straight in with that shimmer shade, and it would have been beautiful. Everyone's looks that I've been seeing doing that combination have been stunning. And I got a mark here that I couldn't cover with my foundation. I really tried, even though that Dose of Colors foundation is really good, and I put a touch of concealer on it, but I thought it was a breakout at first, but it itches a little bit. So I think I got bit by something. I don't know. We've been moving around stuff a lot outside, and I think I actually got bit. But it wouldn't cover that up, but that's okay. Kind of like with my hair down like this, you wouldn't know it was there anyways if I didn't point it out. So then again, I really don't mind if some imperfections come through in your makeup. Like, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal breaker for me, you know what I'm saying? So for lips, I'm going with the Ace Beaute lip liner, and this is in the shade Be Peachy that we got in last month's box. I've been loving this particular liner. And for lip gloss, this is from Thrive Cosmetics in the shade Ruth. If you've been a long time fan of my channel, you've seen me use this several times. It is just my favorite nude gloss. And yeah, guys, here is the final look using almost everything that came in my box today. Now, I didn't get a chance to use the skincare products, and I hope you don't mind that I did it that way. It's just because I don't want, for a couple of reasons. I'm not one that likes to have a ton of the same products open all at once. The Peach and Lily Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. I am super excited to give this a try because I've heard amazing things about this. It's got really good reviews, but I'm still using the Murad exfoliating cleanser that we got. That's what I've been using to exfoliate, and I have one from Elemis that I use daily. So I'm trying to keep my skincare routine a little bit simple right now, just to give my skin a chance to calm down and relax after everything that happened. The Yensa 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask. I'm excited for this. This I might still actually try to use in place of the Murad cleanser, maybe. I don't know. Again, I've heard good things about this as well, and the smell is, that smell is crazy good. Like, that is extra strength pleasant. I really enjoy this. So if you have tried this, please let me know what you thought of it, and kind of let me know if it's going to be something that's super gentle and non-irritating. So that may be something that I would have to use maybe in place of the Murad exfoliating wash. Maybe, I don't know. The clear winner for me in this box is definitely the eyeshadow palette. I think the pigmentation on this is off the charts. I think it is beautiful, and it blended really easily. And it may also be the reason why it's so pigmented. It's because of the eyeshadow primer from Alamar Cosmetics. This I want to try a few other ways, like one with glitter, because I think it's so sticky, it seems like you would hold glitter on really well. But also, I want to cut creases with this. Because it's not too thick, it's just the right consistency, I think it might actually work. I'm going to have to use this again in a future video just like that and see how it does. I've got a mess of makeup here, so it's taking me a second to find everything. The mascara, like everyone else said in the review, as far as the application was flawless. I'm just going to have to see how this wears throughout the day. I love the packaging on this. I think it is just so fun to play with. I'll just have to come back to the description box and update it, let you guys know how it did as far as longevity. Right now I have high hopes for it, and I hope it does well, because I am going to be getting this in my paid box that I chose this item in that box. I was really hoping I was going to get sent a different item, maybe the Benefit Cabral or the whatever it's called. I've already forgot what the names are of everything. The Benefit product. I wish I had chose that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun kind of playing with makeup together and testing things out and trying a different style eye look. Comment below what you think of it, if you like it or not, or if you'll definitely do the other method with the shimmer shade all over the lid. I just really want to try something different. Alright, well, thank you again. I hope you're having a great day, a great night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.